Hello guys, welcome to this training session. This is week number 2, video number 4. And today I'll be teaching you and discussing with you on how to drive traffic using Facebook Ads Manager. So this is a long-awaited thing that I'm very sure you guys have been looking forward to. Well, I've talked a lot about Facebook Ads Manager in some of the previous videos, and it's still almost the same thing that we're going to be repeating, but quite in depth. Like right now, I will just form I'm sending traffic to a blog. So we're using a coffee blog here, and we're also going to use a creative that we've created earlier. And it's traffic goal that we're using. So I will assume that you guys are familiar with the Facebook Ads Manager now, so I wouldn't explain on the functionalities of each part of the manager. Basically, I will just run you through on how to create your ads one time. So the first thing you do is you click on create here, and start a new ad. So click on create. Once you get to the campaigns level, you click on the goal that you want to achieve, and here you name your goal: traffic to coffee blog. Then don't need to bother about this too. This is an advanced level. I don't want to bore you guys with that. Just continue. Then we are at the ad set level. The ad set level is where you do your audience targeting. About this before. So basically, what we need to do is that where are we sending our traffic to? Website. Then you come down. You choose where your target audience is located. So from using our audience insights on Facebook, we saw that most of the people that are interested in coffee are within the age of 18 to 44. So those are the people I will target. Target every gender. We leave it as language. We leave the languages. Then we'll come to the most important part, which is detailing the target audience that we want to reach out to. So basically, I might say that, okay, I want to reach out to people, what we've done before majorly. I want to reach out to people who are interested in Trello. It's a software. Then I can say that, I can choose that, okay, I want to narrow my audience. So it's either, you can say that, okay, I want people who are interested in Trello, but also interested in Slack. Let's see if we're going to find Slack. Okay, this is Slack. So that means that when people, you can see it's very, very specific, very, very specific. So it means that these two criteria has to fall in place before Facebook show your ads to anybody. So what he's saying here is that if let's say for example you want to show your ads to me, if I've shown interest before in Trello and also have shown interest before in Slack, I will see this ad. But if I've shown interest before in Trello but I've never shown interest before in Slack, I will never see this ad. Or if I've ever shown interest in Slack but I've never shown interest in Trello, then I will not see this ad. So you understand what I'm saying. So if you want me to see the ad, this is what you do. You remove this and you had it here. So it means that let's see, Slack. So it means that I would either have shown interest in Trello before or Slack. So if I've shown interest before in Trello, I'll see this ad. Or if I've shown interest in Slack, I'll see this ad. Or if I've shown interest in Trello and Slack before, I'll see the ad. So now we can say that
we can just buttress it down and say people that showed interest in Slack and have also shown interest in coffee before. So that way you can see that your audience has been reduced to the barest minimum. I think this audience is quite small and your ads might not go that far like you want to, so maybe you want to broaden it. I like to use around 100,000 people to around 800 sometimes, when you can get when you can get a million. Once you have a max of million, I think you have a very good audience. So the next thing to do is to choose where you want your ads to show. So you can say that you want your ads to show on Facebook and Instagram alone, and you can even choose where on Facebook you want your ads to show. So if you don't want your ads to show on the right column, take it out. If you don't want your ads to show on the suggested videos, I think you take it out, so you're not wasting money. Facebook Marketplace, you take it out because you don't want to waste money. If you don't want Facebook stories, if you don't want Instagram stories, you can all take them out. So that's that. Then you can decide to choose the devices that you want your ad to show. If you remember from the Facebook audience insights, we discovered that these guys are Android users, so we will just click on Android and say okay, all Android users should see this. Then this is where we choose the amount of money that we want to spend on our ad. So we can say that okay, I want to spend 2,000 naira on my ad per day. So that means that in 7 weeks, or in 7 days rather, I'll be spending 14,000 naira for Facebook to show my ads to these people. Then click continue. Then the next thing is that you want to make sure that your Instagram is connected here. If you have shown Instagram, if you have chosen Instagram before, okay, I don't have an Instagram connected to this ads manager, but if you have chosen Instagram in your audience and your placement, you want to be sure that you click here so that your Instagram is adequately added. So you need to have added your Instagram to the page to make sure that you can advertise on Instagram. So you can choose if it's carousel. Carousel is two or more pictures together, that you slide on, like this. Then you click on something like this, then it moves. So that's carousel. Then single image or video, or you want to use a collection of both. So let's say we're using picture here, so let me use the picture from what we used or what we created in our video 2 or 1, I can't remember. So okay, so it's going to upload this. I'm waiting for the upload. What's happening? Okay, so it's uploaded, and you can choose this placement on where you want it to show. Okay, so you can change if you have different pixel, you have different dimensions. You can choose to suit each type of dimension. Dimensions are good if you want your ad to show very well on different platforms or different ad channels. So for example, as you can see, Facebook right column is different from what you use on feeds, so that you have exactly this creative specification of what Facebook needs. But for this, we're just going to automatically use everything for our Facebook. So look at it here. This is what it looks like here. Let me see if I can make it better. He just cropped on it. Okay. Okay, so now we have our ad. Then what you have to do is to put your link or link to the blog. So let's say damilola.com. Then you can add that. This is where you had your apologies. This is where you had your text, what you want people to see. So you can say get lovely tips on coffee in your right in your emails. Yeah, you can choose the headline. Blogs, blog post about coffee. E is for coffee. Okay, so as you can see, this is how your post will look like. So you can see this is where you can choose learn more. You can use shop now, you can use sign up, subscribe, you can decide not to use a button. Then you can see what your post will look like on different platforms. Okay, let's go to so this is mobile, this is Facebook mobile. You see here mobile feeds. This is desktop feed. This is what your ad will look like for desktop feed. Then this is what will look like on other platforms. This is what instant article. This is the right desktop, a right column. This is Facebook stories. I think I'm having an issue here, but majorly you see how the creatives really look like. Then after that, what you need to do is to make this work. Okay, I think we are back now. So what happens is once you've been able to scroll through this, we are able to see the amount of the type of or what your ad will look like. And once you're done with this, all you have to do is to click on confirm, and Facebook actually starts your ad. So it is that easy. And as you can see, my ad is being published right now. So I don't really need to stress, I don't really need to do anything. Facebook reviews, and once they see that it matches with with the specification or terms and conditions of their ad, then they launch the ad. It's that simple. So thank you for staying this long. I hope that you've been able to get a lot of information on how to use Facebook Ads Manager. I wish you all the best in your digital marketing quest. Do have a fantastic